Happy Friday, beautiful souls. This is Shamama hunting out with a new message for us for this week. It's been 2 weeks, I actually think, since I did the last message. And I want to always start, let me just start by thanking you all for being here, subscribing, liking, sharing the videos on YouTube, as well as the daily card reads on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And thank you guys for who have reached out for sessions with me for private readings, spiritual guidance, healing, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so I want to start just by saying that a few of you got a little nervous in my last video when I said I wasn't going to be doing Shamama for much longer, and that's not me walking away from you guys. So I want you to understand that completely. I'm always going to be here. I'm always going to be, whatever you need me to be. And whatever it is that, where my mission pushes me. It's just that I find it beautiful that you guys don't need me as often, that we as a collective, as part of this tribe, are at a level where we are doing pretty damn fucking good. Again, like, I see so much accomplishment and so much growth in this community, in this collective. The energy has just shifted so beautifully. And you guys need to be proud of yourselves and really honor and celebrate your growth and your expansion. So I don't want you to think that I'm going anywhere, you guys. It's just that I'm not as guided to do as many videos as often. Because we don't need the guidance. We're trusting. We are such in a place of faith that it really doesn't matter what's actually going on, because we know whatever's happening is in our highest good, and we're kind of rolling with it. We only, every once in a while we need a little pep talk or some reminders, or, just a little more clarity or insight, and that's what I'm going to be, doing. But again, as I'm guided to do stuff, I'm going to do stuff for you guys. Anyway, the eclipses, the moons, the retrogrades, thank God what Mercury in retrograde is over or coming to an end. We should be going direct, or again, like, I think soon now. And I think Mercury also, Mercury and Mars, I think, are ending retrogrades this week and next week. So we'll be very happy to get into a more stationed, more direct energy. I can tell you, I've seen a huge split in the collective right now, where and I don't really even want to call it a split, actually, because how they showed it to me was that, we all know that our unions have to come in a little at a time, right? Because the energy would be so much and the crystal grid couldn't take it, and we would just, all the love would, if we all came in union at once, would just explode the fuck out of the grid, right? Well, they kind of showed me that that's what's kind of been happening with our clearing cycles and our abundance blessing cycles. We're clearing in clusters, so to speak, because if we were all to clear at once, it would be so ridiculously intense that it would lower the entire vibration of the collective. So we're healing in these clusters, in these groups, where some of us are going to be in a really good high vibe, while those who are doing their heavier, deeper work, we're helping keep them elevated in a sense. Because if we were all in that deep energy, it would suck, right? And so that's how we help each other on this journey. That's how we pull each other up. We balance each other's vibrations. But what I've seen is, some people have been reaching out to me that, they're not seeing the abundance. They're not seeing their gifts coming. They're not seeing anything really materializing. They're still feeling stuck. And what I'm going to say is, know that it's coming, okay? We have to do all of these things in shifts and in waves. That's why we all have to, again, if we all received our abundance at once, the joy, the love, the energy, the electricity that would come off of that would be super intense. So it comes in waves, it comes in shifts still. So I want you guys to remember that. They were also showing me that a portion of the collective is back in a deep place of really getting triggered by 3D things again. So I want you guys to remember that the things that come up, the triggers, social media, whatever they may be. Social media is a big trigger for so many still. But even just things like hearing things that have been said by other people, whatever, remember that you know your truth. Okay? You know what this journey is about. I had a twin reach out to me this week that they found out that their twin, who is a female, was moving in with somebody and might be marrying this person. And again, we know we are in different places in our journey. Not all of us have been on this journey as long as others. And that a lot of the times our divine counterpart is in a relationship with somebody else, is, married, committed, living with someone. And sometimes this shit happens. And any twins who are getting into new relationships, there's just more work for that twin to do. There's more work for you to do. That's all that means. And it's really important to remember that, I have many twins from the Divine Feminine Collective that have had counterparts who were supposed to be married and who were moving in with someone. And lo and behold, those relationships didn't end up holding up. So if you hear things like this, or you see things on social media or whatever that make you think something, is going on with your twin, in them being in another relationship or whatever, know that you're not going to miss what is meant for you, okay? That which is destined, that which is fated, that which is your soul contract, you're not going to miss it, okay? The timing of it is the timing of it. As you do your work, as they do their work, everything comes together. The universe brings it together. So try not to focus too heavily on what is happening directly in the 3D because honest, you think about it, they're doing their healing. They still have karma. If they're still with karmic people or situations or whatever, that just means there's more work to be done, that the time is not right yet. And you've got to honor that, and you've just kind of got to roll with that and accept that and just keep doing your work and focusing on yourself. Now there also is another whole part of this collective and this tribe who are doing amazing. And I'm not saying that you guys who are struggling aren't doing amazing. By all means, please don't think that. But what I mean is they're feeling good, okay? They're feeling good. They felt after this moon came in, and even a little before this last moon came in, there was some shifting happening, and they started to feel it, and they started to feel lighter, and they started to feel their gifts coming in more, and they started to have movement in their physical world. Business things are coming together. Communication is being opened with their beloved counterparts. They're doing healing, they're speaking their truth, but there's not this heavy energy around any of it. I know for me personally, the last 2 weeks, it hasn't even been 2 full weeks. It's been like it's been like a week and a half. So much has opened up in my personal life, my professional life, toward my mission, my bigger mission outside of just what I'm doing here. And within a week, it's like I almost got whiplash by how quickly this came in and truly blessed me. And I'm taking off in a whole nother direction with some stuff that I'm going to be doing, and it's beautiful, and I'm going to get to talk to you guys about this stuff soon in a couple weeks, hopefully. And invite you all to join in as you see fit in what I'm going to be doing in the future. But in the meantime, we are focusing on our unions, and we are focusing on mostly doing what we need to do for ourselves, getting ourselves really on track. And because the energy has been lighter for so many of us, it's like a breath of fresh air what's going on right now. There has been just this another massive level of heart opening and expansion for that. Again, our gifts are another level, and higher shift has come in with what we are able to do, create, know, see, hear. So this is all really, really beautiful, you guys. And our vibration, those of us who have things that are really going on positively, we're really focused on us and what we're doing. and being in our power, and because we know our divine masculines are out there doing their thing, and we're trusting in that, and we can just focus completely on us and our purpose and the bigger picture of things. So I did a reading for us, and I'm kind of thinking that I might start doing some other little readings, maybe for those who are in contact, those who are not in contact. But for today, this reading is strictly what the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know and what they're doing, and what the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know and what they are doing. The cards in the middle are the union cards, and then the underlying energy. So I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and I also used the Tarot of Sexual Magic for the union cards, because I felt very drawn to these cards for the union energy today. I don't know about you guys, but I know for me, before I get to the reading, for me, my dream space has been flooded by my divine masculine every night, and there has been a lot of sacral chakra and opening and sexual energy in that dream space, in that 5D link. And it's been super beautiful and very passionate. And the masculine is really seeking the feminine energy right now. You know, a lot of the feminine, and I'm going to get into this in the reading, are feeling very, you know, like I said, in a very positive, powerful place for themselves, a very loving and open place for themselves. And the masculine is feeling that the feminine's detachment. You know, I know my normal, you know, I'm not feeling my masculine as strongly, like, but yet I feel him strongly, if that makes sense. I'm not attaching, I'm not flooding him with love and energy. It's just there, like, here's this package, I'm leaving it here, and it's there whenever you need it, baby. It's like, what, you know, it's there for you. But there's not this constant flooding or what's the word? Burdensome. It's almost like we were sending them so much love that it was like suffocating. That it was almost burdensome, how heavy, because the intensity of the love is tremendous. And the masculine isn't used to that intensity. And that's kind of like why they would run away from it, because it was so fucking intense for them. That they didn't really know what to do with it all. So as the divine feminine has gotten, you know, feeling more secure over these past like week or two, and really coming into this really peaceful, kind of just chill vibe about the whole thing, like loving but detached, just really comfortable and doing her thing, his thing, the divine feminine thing. The masculine has felt that sort of that detachment, that release, that letting go. And so now they're like looking for it, like, wow, where'd they go? What's happening? Do they still love me? There is some fear coming up for the masculine on if this love is still waiting for them, if they step forward. And that, again, we're going to get into in the reading. So let me go into the reading, because it'll just be easier, and then I'll just chatter as we get through it. All right, so the underlying energy, you guys, is the Master card, number 15. Okay? This is, and to me, the first thing I realized in this, was brought out to me, was mastering our hearts. Okay? The divine feminine, the divine masculine are coming into a full place of being able to master their heart space. Okay, in this picture, it's in a cage, but there's a realization that it doesn't need to be in a cage anymore. That the love, okay, the love and the light and the power of this love is expansive. It's all encompassing, right? It radiates beyond just this little space, right? So we are, we are becoming masters right now of our hearts. Okay, of the power that the love has to bring, and we are able to use this energy and work with this energy. So this is what we're mastering right now, is our heart space, and really, forgiving. Part of me like looked at this card, and it is still in a cage, so there's almost still some bondage of of unforgiveness that needs to be released for the masculine and the feminine alike. Really, really forgiving everything from the past. You know, that doesn't mean forget it, like you make peace with it all, but you forgive. You forgive because you understand the process. So forgiving yourselves, forgiving your divine counterpart, mastering that heart space right now, okay? And using it to light, to radiate to everything around you. All right, so the first card that the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know is that they are on the move, okay? And they are moving toward love. All right, this is such a gorgeous card, you guys. You have, you know, the man and the woman's hand on top of each other. There's the ribbon for like hand fasting, and there's the heart. They're moving into their hearts. They are really moving and recognizing, acknowledging this love from their feminine, and really sinking in, you know, absorbing that energy, that love, feeling it, you know, trusting in it, ready to move toward it. So that's what they want you to know, that they're really working with this energy of love, the love that you, the counterpart, give them. And they're kind of like wanting like a commitment to this love. Like they are committed to this feeling that they get from their divine feminine. So that's what they want you to know, and they're ready to move toward it, okay? The next card is simply love, all right? So they are moving in this heart energy toward being able to just simply love, okay? So much green, guys. This is the willpower, the yellow, the solar plexus, and the green to love. The movement toward love. This is the blue and the green, having the heart chakra and the truth coming, recognizing the truth that it's all just about love, that there was no weird craziness about this relationship all along. They're recognizing that it's just simply about love, okay? And Spirit's like playing this song right now in my head, and it's something about, it's a country song, all the time you were just trying to love me. Like they realize that. I'll look up the lyrics or the name of the song after the video, you guys, and I'll put it in the box. But it's, yeah, all the time you were just trying to love me, or something to that effect, and it's a country song. I don't even know who it's by. The whole time you were just trying to love me. I don't know, I can't sing. Anyway, look it up. I'll look it up. I'll put it in the box below the video. So they are understanding, wow, there's this beautiful clarity that it all was just about love. And they're understanding that, and they are believing it, okay? That love is lighting their ship, the way of their ship in the darkness. It's like the lighthouse. They're believing in this love, and therefore they can move forward toward it successfully, okay? It is their guiding light, and they are feeling that. You know, it's like they were stuck so long in fear, in just, you know, a lot of these divine masculine have been fucking mind fucked for a long time by women or the divine or feminine energy in their lives, okay? And they've been hurt and they've been wounded. And so here we, the divine feminine, come in and shake their world completely. And how could they trust that? We, the divine feminine, had a hard time trusting it for such a long time, you guys. They are finally starting to come to the place where they believe in it. They really do believe in the love. And they're ready to move toward it, successfully toward it, okay? And so what is the masculine going to do? Okay, so the divine masculine wants you to know that they are taking the lead. They are the emperor right now, okay? They are ready to take the lead, take the reins, take the controls, you know, be the benevolent leaders that they are, and move forward. And again, you know, we have so much blue in this card. You know, really just, it's about the truth. And they are ready to face the truth in the areas of their lives. They are powerful. It's like, you know, he's got a scroll in his hand. That's like his strategy plan. Like he's got his plan. They've got the plan. Now they're ready to, like, you know, take charge of that plan and be the leader and move. Again, move. And the lead card is underneath the move card, okay? In the reading. So they are ready. They are ready to be the leaders. They are ready for this next step. However, they do want the divine feminine to know and recognize that this is going to bring up many, many dark, difficult challenges for them. So they want you to understand, divine feminine, that although they are ready to be the leader and take charge of the situation, it isn't going to be easy. It's not going to be easy for them, okay? It's not going to be easy for them. It's not going to be easy for you. A lot of ugliness may come out of this. But they want you to know that it's their job to take care of these things, okay? It is not your job, the divine feminine, to get involved in what is happening for them. Let them deal with their situations the way they need to do it. It's very common for the divine feminine to come in and want to help. You know, we have so much to offer. We have so much to give. We don't want to see our divine masculine in pain or struggling or having difficulty or issues. So we want to step in and help them. But it's not our place. It is not our place to do that. If they ask for our help, that's one thing, and you give it from your heart space exclusively. You know, you encourage them to tap into their intuition, their feelings about what needs to be done or how they want to handle things. But they need you to know that it is going to be challenging. So let them do it their way and give them the grace. Give them the grace and the compassion and understanding that it's going to be difficult, that it's going to not be pretty all the time, that they are going to still need to retreat at times, like put up their shield and protect themselves, okay? Because this is a lot. They are taking on a lot of change. And again, we've got the 5 card, okay? Change. Actually, we've got 2 6s, which is all about the love and the remembrance of the sweetness of this. We've got the Emperor being the 4, which is the stability. Okay, this is what's making them stable. Okay, and we've got the 5, the change. Oh, and then we've got the next 5, actually, which is the throat chakra. They want you to know that they are ready to speak their truth. They are ready to voice what they need to say. Okay, so this is beautiful. I really can't encourage enough, though, divine feminine. Honestly and truthfully, you've got to be compassionate. You've got to stand in a place of grace and understanding for what they are going to be taking on. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot what the divine masculine is gearing up to do. They're you know, even though it hasn't been serving them, okay, in their highest good, it's been their life. It's been how they've chosen to live. It's the life they made for themselves. And it takes a lot of guts and courage to look at your life, as you know, and go, I can't do this anymore. Can't do it. I need to change. I realize what I have to lose, but what I have to gain is far, far more. But having the guts and the courage to take those things on is tremendous. So you've got to stay in a really just supportive, loving vibe for what they are going through and going to be going through, okay? Give them grace. Give them grace. Okay, so next card, we're going to go to the divine feminine. What the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know, and what those of you who are needing guidance need to know is we are very focused on our third eye, okay? The divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know that she is very much in her power, very in touch with her intuition, and not to worry about her, okay? Because she understands and knows really what is going on in the divine masculine's life. So it's almost like, I know you're doing what you need to do because I've got my messages and my connections and my intuition is firing, that you are on the right path and you are doing exactly what needs to happen right now. And I trust in you. That is what this says, okay? The divine feminine is also very much into her power in trusting herself, in trusting where she is being guided to go, and doing that without worry or fear. So that's beautiful. The divine feminine also wants the divine masculine to know that she has detached from the situation. And if you haven't yet, this is where you're going to be guided to do. You know, I've talked so many times about the divine, the relationship being like little birds in a bird cage, right? And these relationships, these unions are going to be these open bird cages where we come and go and we understand and we have freedom in these relationships. And this is part of detaching, okay? Detaching from the outcome, detaching from expectations, letting go of the little bird, setting it free. The divine feminine has been able to set the divine masculine free. But it's not a get out of here, leave me alone free. This is a, baby, you do your thing because I know my truth. You know, she has always got the light of God and love around her. She's okay. She's being kept warm by her blankie. Don't worry. She's good. And she just loves. She just loves. In that detachment, there is freedom for not just your divine masculine and the energy that you've been holding on to, but for yourself. You know, and she can face her future. You know, she's looking ahead at what now she needs to do as she lets her little bird go. And she's safe and she's protected in this energy. It's being divinely guided to move her forward, you know, and it's an 11, right? It's an 11. So there's the twin number, you guys. It's safe. It's safe to let go. There's no fear in it. There's no fear in it. Like I said at the beginning of the video, what is meant for you, you will not miss. So the divine feminine also wants the divine masculine to know that she is very grounded, okay? And feels very safe and secure in her knowing and in being able to let go, right? So you know, divine masculine, don't fear that this is the divine feminine like booting you out the door. This is her giving you the freedom to take care of what you need to take care of without her energetically interfering with what is going on for you. And she knows. And she knows that it is safe and protected because she knows her intuition. She knows her truth. So she wants you guys to trust that, divine masculine. Trust in the fact that the divine feminine knows what you're doing, knows that you are moving ahead as your journey takes you. And they're feeling very safe and secure in all of that. In that detachment, they're feeling at peace with the whole process. Okay, so what is the divine feminine doing during this time? Well, she is definitely still nurturing, okay? And this energy she is sending toward the divine masculine. This is that love. It's not suffocating love. It's just like putting it out there. Here it is. Here's this beautiful little package. I'm going to leave it up here on this shelf for you. It is here. You know it is here. Whenever you are ready for it, you can take it. You know, it's not this constant bombarding of energy. It's just, here you go, babe. It's there. You know, it's all good. And she's very in touch with that mothering, nurturing energy. She understands. Again, this comes back to giving the compassion, the grace, the love. Just being in that pure bubble of love for everything and everyone around you, for all of nature, just being in a place of complete appreciation, divine feminine. So the masculine, this is what the feminine is doing. She's really in her element, in her full grace and beauty, and just wants to love and nurture the connection and everything around her right now. She also wants you to know that she isn't very much, divine masculine, in control of her thoughts. You know, she's not letting outside interference fuck with her. She didn't want to hear the bullshit. She's not going to pay attention to social media. You know, she's going to go within. She's going to close her eyes and go within and not pay attention to the external nonsense. You know, she's really powerful in her own thoughts. in what she knows as her truth, and she's looking within. She's in control of her monkey mind chatter. Shit's not setting her off like it used to, so it's okay. It's okay. She is powerful, and she is very much in touch with this connection. So even though she is detached, she is still present and in control. And the last card for the Divine Feminine that she wants you to know is, this is what she's doing. She's blossoming. This card to me is wielding your magic, okay? Creating, using your creative fire. Again, all of that sacral chakra energy, all of that sexual, creative, cosmic energy is being used incredibly productively by the Divine Feminine right now. She is just creating. She is manifesting. She is creating. She is wielding her magic and bringing so much beauty to the world around her right now. So your Divine Feminine, she's in a great place, Divine Masculine, and she wants you to know that she is secure and powerful and just can't wait to create everything new and exciting. You know, she really is finding her way and really getting, like, I feel like the Divine Feminine has gotten so much better at manifesting. Like there is just, they have recognized and seen the power that they have, and they are really just spinning that power right now. So there you go, Divine Feminine, bravo. And keep going. You know what you need to do to keep that energy going, and that's just stay in control of your head. Stay in control of your thoughts and just keep that heart open and be in your intuition and really just keep creating. Okay, so the last 3 cards we have are for the union. And the first card we got is the 9 of Wands, okay? And this again just represents that what is happening in the union, the Divine Feminine is nurturing, is nurturing. She, this card talks about things being stuck and moving forward and what needs to happen. And it's the nurturing, it's the caressing, it's that loving energy that just needs to sit there. And it's embracing each other. It's about creating, healing those wounds, recognizing, masculine, that the feminine is still there. She hasn't gone anywhere. She's still there. She's still caressing. She's still holding that loving space for you. As much as things may not have seemed to move in quite some time for those who have been in separation, there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. That fear that the masculine has, that the Divine Feminine isn't going to be there. If they put themselves out there and ask, for forgiveness or ask for a second chance or whatever happens, that fear, Divine Masculine, don't have to worry about it. The feminine is always there. She is there to heal your wounds, to heal the wounds together that you guys have both created together. Everybody's hurt each other. It's how we've learned, it's how we've grown, that's how we get over these mistakes and heal the wounds. So we're here to lick each other's wounds, so to speak. Oh, that sounded really gross, but you know what I mean. There is nurturing, there is love here. The next card for the union is the 8 of Wands. But in this deck, the cards are very different. This 8 of Wands is actually succumbing to pleasures, okay? Really opening up to the appreciation. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I'll pull it in a little closer. But this is like ecstasy. This is just giving in and surrendering to the feelings, the beauty, the passion, the intensity, all of it. And really just, like he's feeding her, I don't know what he's feeding her something. And like, she's like fucking all in ecstasy, man. She's like, got it going on, girl. She's enjoying every minute of it, and so is he. Like he's seeing her beauty. He's paying I don't want to say homage, but paying attention to how beautiful she is in this state of just bliss and joy and ecstasy. I mean, that's all it comes down to. Like, this is like explosive, passionate, just It's all about the connection, you guys. Anyway, so that's all I keep hearing. It's all about the connection. We know what this connection is about, right? So really just stepping in and knowing that all of this passion, after the wounds have been healed, okay, after these wounds have been licked, so to speak, and that nurturing has come through, and that understanding has been shown to each other, okay, shown to each other, there's all of this ooey gooey, yummy, juicy, sweet bliss that comes out of it. You know, this great appreciation for each other in loving, beautiful ways. So the last card that I got, and this isn't a real card in the deck, but I always use it as a card, and it's the Fool. So the feminine and the masculine are ready together to take this chance, to walk out of their safe little hiding place and come and get what's waiting for them. So that's the reading, you guys. I want you guys to really, focus on, actually what I want you guys to do is kind of give me some feedback, because I was thinking about doing, like I said, some readings for those in contact, those not in contact. I was also thinking about maybe doing some readings for the individual astrological signs. But I want to know what you guys kind of want and what you're feeling like you need from me. If anything, so give me feedback in the comments, you guys, if you want to see me do anything different or, whatever. And in the meantime, next week, next Sunday, I believe, is the full moon coming up. So there'll be lots more that we will be able to move toward releasing. And it'll be like September, like soon. I can't believe it, you guys. So with that, check out my Etsy store, you guys, for my freaking oil blends that I'm making. They're awesome, awesome, awesome. Instago, if you guys have quickie questions. Otherwise, go to my website. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know the deal. I am sending you all so much love and light. Gratitude and blessings, always, beautiful souls. I love you all so much, and we will talk again very soon. Mwah. Bye-bye.